Well, earlier this month, Moscow evacuated residents from a region near the border with Ukraine. With little hope of returning soon, they're facing an uncertain future. Russian authorities say more than 100,000 people have fled the border areas. This as around 6 million Ukrainian refugees have been registered across Europe as of July this year. Our correspondent Alyosha Milenkovic reports.
The western Russian city of Kursk has become a refuge for those fleeing the violence along the border areas with Ukraine. The evacuees, many of whom left just with the clothes on their backs, now find themselves in temporary accommodation centers like this one.
People here are quite camera shy. Most of them have relatives in territories controlled by the Ukrainian forces, and they don't want to make their position harder than it is, appearing on any TV screen.
In this recreational park on the outskirts of Kursk, a mobile medical facility provides much-needed health care, while evacuees make do with makeshift clotheslines strung between the trees. And the children here are trying to maintain some normalcy amidst the chaos and violence that recently experienced. Tatiana is an evacuee from Suja. She's still waiting for news about her husband, who was held by the Ukrainian forces earlier this month while trying to help a friend's mother evacuate.
There are negotiations, and this is known for sure. But so far, the Ukrainian side is not agreeing for their exchange to take place or to provide a corridor in our direction. There is information that they're offering a corridor only in their direction.
Tatiana, like many others here, is holding on to hope that a prisoner exchange will bring her husband back. In another facility in the city center, young volunteers, many of whom are evacuees themselves, assist with distributing basic necessities like soap, rice, and toilet paper.
Every day, 15 to 20 volunteers work for us, half of them refugees themselves. They are people who came from border areas, came to us once for help, and seeing that we have a lot of work here, they stayed and are helping.
15-year-old Darina is one of those teenagers that volunteers to help, and she remembers the moment when she and her family had to flee their home.
We thought it would be for one evening and that we would return home that day, so we left only with documents. We did not take anything with us at all. We left without our things. Then it turned out that we would not return home anytime soon.
All these people, like Tatiana and Darina, just want the fighting to end so they can go back to their homes. But for now, they remain stranded here without knowing when and if that will happen. Alyosha Milenkovic, CGTN, Kursk.